What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon back with Brandon Coin, and you have to bear with me because I'm losing my voice, a little under the weather. So this is the how to mine Raptoreum on Windows. We're going to go to Raptoreum.com. Then you're going to go to download. You're going to need to download the wallet. So we'll go ahead and click on that. I'll do it with you together. Then you'll go down here and you're going to look for Windows 64 setup.exe. Your computer is not going to like this because it's a .exe. So you're going to click on it. It's probably going to warn you. Oh, well, I have Defender turned off on this computer. Well, anyway, it's going to warn you because it's .exe, potential virus. But you just click OK. We want all the viruses. And it's not a virus, just to be clear. At least I don't think it is. Anyway, you go next. I'll go ahead and install one on here. This isn't where I keep my my wallet, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. So we'll let that install, and now I'll show you how to get your deposit address, because that's what we're installing the wallet for. So we're going to run the wallet, use default directory, we'll give it a second. My cat's bumping into me. Alright, so we're going to allow access. Now, if you'll look, it's got to catch up or sync. It's 37 weeks behind. Just let that do its thing. And in the meantime, you can go to receiving addresses and you can create new addresses, or you can use the one that it comes with. I always like to create a new one, but just for reference for this video, we're gonna copy this one. Copy address. Right click, copy address. Now we're gonna go back to Raptoreum.com and you're gonna click on CPU Miner. It's going to bring you to this page. It's on 1.2.4.1. You're going to scroll down until you see the Windows.7z. Now that is a 7-zipped folder. Of course, Chrome doesn't like it, so to get that passed, you click Show All, and then you go to Keep Dangerous File, Keep Anyway. Those get flagged or false flagged as viruses because a lot of viruses do have CPU miners in it and mine on the CPU for another person, but we're mining on our CPU for us. Now, if you don't have WinRAR or 7-zip installed, see, I have WinRAR, that's why it looks like a little thing of books right there. You need to go look up on YouTube, download WinRAR, or go on Google. Just be careful and make sure you get a legitimate copy. It is free. It's by donation only, so you don't have to donate anything if you don't want to. But don't download a virus. Alright, guys? But now you right click, extract files. We're going to click OK. Now that makes a folder right there. So we'll click on that, go inside of there. And before you get started, go into your binaries. And it's kind of annoying because different CPUs are going to be running different, I don't know what these are called, codecs or binaries or whatever, because like there's Zen, Zen2, AVX, AVX2. Anyway, to make it work for all CPUs, because you need these to run in administrator mode, just right click on them, go to properties, go to compatibility, and go to run as administrator, and then hit apply. When you do that, then you see it's got that little shield beside it. That means it's set to run as administrator. I believe this one uses AVX2. So we'll go properties, compatibility, run as administrator. And this enables huge pages, which helps out with hash rate. So now we're going to go back and we're going to open up the config.json. You click open with, notepad. Okay, my iPhone is disconnected. Then go over here. We're set up to connect to Flockpool EU. You might want to go into Flockpool and set it to the US server, but for right now it's fine. But right here where it says user, this is where you put your wallet address. So you right click and then you paste your wallet address there. And .worker name, that's where you name the computer. So this would be video video test. Okay, then we're going to click on file, save, Close that. And let me make sure I'm not already mining on the CPU on this bad boy. I am. Let me close that CPU miner, and we're going to run this one. We're going to right click on cpuminer.bat, run as administrator. Could not load tune file. Could not load tune file. Right there, huge pages set up successfully, MSR set up successfully. That means you enabled administrator mode correctly on the correct binaries. And you can see it features AVX2 with AES. So you want huge pages and you want MSR. Now the tune file, that's going to run for quite a bit of time. 152 minutes remaining on the tune. So while it's tuning, you will not submit any shares to the network. So that means if you go over to flockpool.com, because that's where it's got you mining to right off the bat, and you put your address in, there's currently nothing being sent there. So for 152 minutes or whatever on the that tune, you will not be submitting any shares. You won't get paid for it. There are ways around to not tune it, but it's always suggested to full tune because everybody's got a little bit different setup. Now if you have identical rigs, you can tune one and then copy that tune over to others. That'll be coming up in a future video. And also I'll be doing how to mine it on Hive in a future video. So get that get those CPUs to hashing. And also guys, I do mine on my CPUs while I mine on my GPUs, and it doesn't seem to affect the hash rate or stability at all. This algorithm does cycle up and down, getting harder and then easier, but I'd say overall my system is more stable CPU mining this alongside of GPUs compared to mining a Monero or Random X while I mine on my GPUs. I would get random restarts every now and then. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you guys understand it. Put any questions you have down below in the description. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next one, and hopefully I have my voice back. Later.